Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, I'll do that again. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Kick, punch, why are you an onion? Hello, welcome back to, So, welcome to, I lost it. Welcome to another Lucky Hit podcast.
We're back. It's been a while.
I suppose we can class this as the start of another podcast year. So,
I guess this is year 2 because this is the first one we've done this year. It's been a while, isn't it? The last one we did was on Boxing Day.
It was over 2 months ago. Yeah, Boxing Day, and it kind of complications. It ended up being our sort of New Year thing, didn't it?
In a way.
So yeah, what are we now?
23.
23, right? Okay, 23. Year do
23.
23. Yeah, it's been a while, so we're a bit awkward.
Quite a lot has happened.
A lot has happened, yeah.
In the last 2 months.
Any who have listened to us for a little while will remember quite early on into our podcast I mentioned got a son on the way. He's here now. The podcast today, the recording is going to be with him permitting because he likes to sort of make himself known. So he's all here. So lots has happened, and it's all very good stuff. He's all right there. He's all healthy. He's all happy. So extraordinary stuff. Yeah. So that's obviously that's been me. I've taken a big sort of dip out of Lucky Hit since then really.
Yeah.
He was born in sort of late January, but I had to stop sort of doing stuff before that.
Yeah.
So I've been out for a little while. And not only that, but I've moved to a new flat, which is where we're recording now. And I would imagine it's going to be a regular setup now. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. So there's no crazy upstairs per D neighbour. To recap for anyone who don't know what I mean by that is I had a mental neighbour upstairs. We mentioned her quite a few times now on the podcast, and obviously we had to move because she just wouldn't let up, would she? She's just always we've been collecting stuff from our old place, haven't we? And every time we go back, she's like, I'm still up here.
Don't leave me!
Yeah.
My stamps
I
need you! My stamps have been becoming increasingly echoey.
So, moved to a new place. It's above a shop. It's nice and quiet, as you can tell.
Crazy upstairs.
Yeah. I'm the per D. It doesn't feel good.
Well,
but
you've still got all your teeth, so you're only at per D stage 1 at the moment.
I mean, we'll have to check when we listen back to this, but I think the acoustics in here are quite nice to record in.
Yeah.
It did sound very semi-detached. How's it? When we were moving stuff in, it was very echoey. So there's nothing much more I can say about that. Yeah, it's been loads happening, but it's so much going on. But yeah, it's just been the move in and the baby and the stuff. Moving in the baby. So I mean, yeah, what's been going on with you guys? Because I've seen you sort of little bits here and there. I've only seen you like twice this year.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Month 2 of the year, and he's seen you twice.
Yeah. Okay, well, how about we introduce ourselves
and
then we go into that. So, sorry, we're really unorganised. Haven't done this for a little while. Okay, so I'm Toby Pope or Murry Curry.
Very rusty.
I'm enjoying my drink. I'm Philip P. Pope, and I'm also known as Flattheyounger, or Fast Moses 99, or Nigel. I have many personas, all of them fact.
That one.
I'm the Gagaman, also known as Aaron Foster sometimes. I mean, that's it actually. Just those two.
5cm Prince or cat holding a bottle.
A pretty lifeless looking baby.
And we have a special guest.
He's just blur. So, what's been happening with you?
I'm...
There isn't a third person, fourth, fifth.
Maths!
Or sixth, really. So, what's been happening with you, Phil?
That's been happening. Great, let's move on. Come on, Phil.
Yeah. It's been a mixed bag of boring and shit. So, in between all the spouts of really boring, not being really able to do much because I have money troubles. And I don't really even have money troubles, it's just my money, I'm not allowed to keep it. Yeah, in between that, there's just been pointless bullshit from people just being dicks.
That's life.
Just being dicks. Yeah, I know.
Just dicks.
But just lately, there's just been an influx of dicky behaviour, and I'm always at the front of it. And literally, merely by existing, I'm sort of, the evil one. So I'm looking to move.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm just sick of bullshit now. But yeah, apart from that,
I don't think anyone's particularly fond of it.
I don't know about you, but I love it. Joking.
Well,
I don't
put
know.
it this way, I'd prefer a per D. Let's just say that much.
That's a very bold statement.
That is a bold statement.
Yeah.
You can have my per D if you really want.
You could have Pear Tree. You just need to talk
Pear
to.
Tree.
That's why it's called that.
You need to just talk to the council and sort of say, yeah.
That's what she was actually saying.
Yeah.
Pear Tree, Pear Tree.
We figured the mystery.
Finally cracked it.
Crack. She did crack. She obviously
She's
did
got the
crack.
mouth for somebody else.
Should we have a song?
Oh, what about you, Gagaman? What have you been
I
doing?
was going to say one other thing.
Okay.
I've been doing a lot of music.
Hey.
Excellent.
Gagaman,
Some
what
of
you been doing?
some of which we may have to take a little look at it if we have the time.
Actually, yeah, we could put one of those in the
Just
podcast.
force it in.
Just cram it in there.
Why not?
Yeah, I think we'll put Yargh in there if no one minds that being the first song.
No, go ahead. Well, no, I've got one for first.
Alright, it'll be the next song.
Sorry,
You put your towel down first.
I've got a song called Yargh because I can't name my anything. I'm probably going to change the name one day, so it won't make sense.
That's a great day.
It works.
Yargh.
Just somewhere in the song, just have a sample of you just going Yargh. That unenthusiastically as well. Yargh.
Well, at least you didn't call it Song 2.
I do have things like
Song
Ballad
Yargh.
1, Ballad
Yeah.
2.
Something about rings. Rings. Put stuff in. Oh.
No, that's no.
But it's
that's-
just you in general.
it's
That's
not
why.
a secret. It's not been written.
That's a secret thing. I suppose you could say it's a secret ring.
Funny stuff.
Like that really great game on the Wii. Anyway, carry on. Secret ring, Sonic. Fucking. Aaron, what have you been up to?
Beneath my balls, yeah. I've mainly been actually trying to make sure Lucky Hit doesn't just disappear off YouTube, but
Oh, bless
But
you, sorry.
finally managed to get Gagger and Cherry going, something that I wanted to
Yeah.
start since like August last year. I mean,
Yeah.
the episodes that have been out so far were recorded quite a while ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's finally going. I've been editing away and filming loads of those, well,
Nice.
recording loads of those lately. I'm actually going to be doing some more this weekend. Basically trying to make sure I've got a whole backlog of them so I can just put one out every week, even when I'm busy working on animation and stuff. So
Excellent.
yeah, I've been sort of busy plugging away at that, doing a couple little illustrations for people, and I should have some animation work coming up in a few weeks actually. So yeah, been pretty busy.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I can say things are picking up now because I can get my setup going.
Yeah.
I can contribute again. That's a nice thought. Yeah. So
Especially if you get your various broken computers fixed.
We tried. Like we got a new
we're a bit juggling. Sorry.
SSD hard drive, solid state drive, and then I put it in, and I'm sure I've put it in all right. But now the computer won't wanking turn on, and there's nothing on
Always
that
turn on,
SSD
always.
apparently.
Yeah.
And obviously I was trying to do this while I was having screaming in my ear all about wanting milk.
Yeah, Tom.
And he beat me to it, and then Hector kicked off.
So it's like, what, you get 10 minutes to go, I've undone one screw, oh no, I've got to look after the child, and then you come back and it's like another
quick,
screw.
change my bum
Yeah.
and see whatever Hector wants.
I just want to be held at the moment.
I suppose the small fire didn't really help when trying to fix the computer.
The what?
The small fire coming from the back of it. There isn't a small fire.
Oh.
Oh, okay, cool, good.
Forgot Phil is often deadly serious.
Always.
Okay, crack on with a song.
Yep.
And then let's get this podcast on track. Okay, we're back. That was the song there. That's what it was. That was. I don't think it's actually called Hector's theme from Castlevania Curse of Darkness. But
that's
you know, it's like the first area, so a lot of people consider it as his theme, and I think it kind of works as the theme. The whole soundtrack to that game is fantastic. It's all very similar like that. It's between Yargh doing all that crazy stuff, music,
Doing the music thing.
yeah, all the really awesome old school horror arpeggio and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a great tune.
Everyone did a yeah.
We couldn't resist.
So yes, it's the theme for the first area. He probably has a name. I don't know. Who cares? Curse of Darkness on the PS2. Castlevania, really good.
So basically,
10 out of 10, Kotaku IGN.
Whoever got paid the money.
Or as the warden in Fable put it, win and we like you. Lose and you're gonna round in the torture chamber.
You are quite obsessed with that game.
I love me some Fable.
So that was it. Sorry, go on.
that was basically you're thinking that's called Hector's theme because some guy on YouTube says it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some guy on YouTube, thanks for that song.
YouTube Master Race.
Like the old days of like them torrent programs where you'd find all them Weird Al songs that are not actually Weird Al. They're just some random parody song that someone's thought, oh, that's probably,
I remember that.
Probably Weird Al.
I remember that.
Someone did a shit parody of a guy who does shit parodies.
So I remember that back in the day there was this really stupid song I used to listen to. I'm not even going to say what it was, but when I was 13, when I was 13, I thought it was funny. And yes, they said it was done by Tom Green. It had nothing to do with him.
I do seem to.
Torrent programs always did that.
I'm pretty sure there was like a story about like some radio station said, "Oh, this is a song by Weird Al," and it was a parody something, and it had swearing in it. And loads of people wrote into the radio station to complain, and one of them was Weird Al saying, "I never swear in any of my songs. That was not one of mine." I don't know if I'm talking utter bullshit, but I'm fairly
sounds
sure.
feasible.
So I also never shaved my ridiculous gay moustache.
We don't like Weird Al very much.
I do.
I'm so funny.
Everything is food. Do 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 do. Everything is food. Apple crumble pie. I don't know. He's such a dick.
Apple crumble pie.
He who is tired of Weird Al is tired of life. So that was a little bit of a tribute to my son Hector, who's just been born. Well, he's been born 6 weeks ago now. But I'd like to not tell people that he wasn't named after Hector from Castlevania. I really would. I'd like to say that.
He'll be sick of it when he can actually talk. Stop making video game references, Dad, for 5 seconds.
Your name is a video game reference. I win that one always.
So I didn't want people to know, but I got all excited on the day and just said, everyone's like, knew it, dickhead.
As long as you didn't call him Soma, then it's alright.
Ryo Hazuki. Or Yuji Naka.
I was about to say
actually
Yuji Naka.
did. Someone actually did that. They named their child Yuji Naka.
Well, that kid's going to be knackered for life.
That's my mum.
Chicken chaser. Why'd you chase him? Do you do like sex things to him? No, I don't do sex things to the chickens. I boot them up the arse. You pervert.
I'm telling everyone in the village.
Oh, Pie Master.
There's that chicken chaser there. I already raped him.
I already foxed him.
We went a bit off topic there.
Yeah.
We had a topic.
We didn't even explain that as funny.
No, I had a fuse.
Do they even exist anymore?
I hope so. I like those. Welcome back to the weekly chocolate review show. Do you remember Echoes? What about penguins?
We had a whisper.
Wait, by pneumonia.
In the Fable theme, we've had whispers today.
Hey,
Yeah.
we have had whisper chocolate bars. You really showed whisper, right?
So we bought them from Farm Foods.
Farm boy.
Oh dear. Oh, sorry. Oh dear. Oh
Did
dear.
you just
Oh.
draw on his head?
I just kind of nearly elbowed him one. He's fine.
Oh no, Tom.
Live on podcast.
My
Child
little,
abuse.
my little man's sitting on my lap at the moment. He's completely conked out, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's
sleeping
completely-
through all
That
that
be the
loud
whiskey.
voices.
That'd be doing.
Got a podcast coming up. Rub some whiskey. This comes. The police.
In 15 years' time, he's going to find these podcasts on a hard drive
My
somewhere.
dad's a dick. My dad is an unfunny dick.
He dosed me with whiskey. He was talking about raping chickens.
Okay. Should we do some news?
Yeah, there isn't much.
Okay,
I
that's
couldn't
cool.
find a lot, but there was some stuff.
Works for me.
Nintendo are shutting down their online gaming stuff on the Wii and
yeah.
the
What?
DS.
And the DS.
In May, I think.
Online? What you mean,
Yeah.
like multiplayer?
All their multiplayer stuff.
I'm
not
still
the,
playing Dragon Quest 9 on and off.
Yeah.
And I do the online shop.
What, all of it?
Not the. Apparently, it doesn't apply to like the Wii shop. Obviously.
Yeah, I know that. That
YouTube,
would just
stuff.
be
But
insane.
all the online gaming on the Wii and the
Yeah.
DS has been.
Yeah, so I won't be able to access
Why?
the Dragon Quest shop and stuff.
Yeah, because they're just.
Because they can't be bothered to
Nintendo.
pay for the servers anymore.
I think it was actually.
If you get a Wii U, fuck off.
It was the server
Well, you
provider.
gotta be. You
I think
can't
it was
just have.
GameSpy that provided all that, so I
Mm.
think it's something to do with them as well.
Yeah.
It was probably them that cut it off. But yeah, it basically means stuff like Mario Kart on the Wii and the DS and all the Pokemon games that were on the DS.
Stupid.
One I'm really sad about is bloody WarioWare DIY. That was a DS one that you could also download an app for on the Wii,
Yeah.
where you
I
could
was gonna
download
ask-
other people's created
Yeah.
mini games.
Oh, wow.
The only way to do it now is to actually have the DS physically with
Yeah.
the cartridge with you and transfer it to the Wii.
I was going to ask about that because I saw it the other day. I didn't even know. Like, I haven't
It's
even heard
really
of this yet.
bloody
It
good.
looks really good.
Stacey's done some really brilliant games on it. She did one where you beat up Jeff Wood. You just punch him and they get black eyes.
If only you could put little voice clips in. You could just go,
Yeah.
oh bloody hell. Oh, bloody.
Oh
You
man.
could make your own music in it. It was just like a Mario Paint as well. So,
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
She
you
did
can
it.
make your own music.
I'd like to make
She
one.
did do like
Sorry.
a little Jedward song in it.
Oh well, God, sorry.
Because they went to the Eurovision, didn't they, and absolutely failed.
Yeah, that was the song that she covered
Oh,
in it.
brilliant!
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. I didn't know you could do that. I'd love to make one where you push Frankie Boyle back to Glasgow.
You could
Make
do
him
that.
shut up about
It's
it.
basically
I've never actually been to Glasgow.
It's all like you just put in touchscreen commands to make things move
Yeah.
and stuff. It's not like button bit, but
I was
it's
born
all
in
like
Bristol.
touchscreen stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to remember some of the other ones she did. She did this really nice Akami one where you like make the constellation and stuff like that. That was
Oh.
cool. Yeah, it's a shame about that. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of online games on the Wii. In fact, when I looked on the UK list, there was only 21 that actually used like online
Oh, right.
gaming, and about
Kind of makes
50
sense.
DS games, something like
Yeah.
that. And
It
some
does.
of those
It
are
does kind of
presumably
make sense then in a way.
Yeah.
Well-
Plus, I think one of the reasons they're doing it because obviously one of the other games that was online was Smash Brothers Brawl.
Mm.
It's both Mario Kart 8 and the new Smash Brothers that come out this year, so they
Yeah.
obviously don't want people playing those anymore.
I'm
they
not,
want
I'm
them to
not
play
a fan
the
of
new
Brawl
ones.
anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I mean-
From what I remember, Brawl was really bad online, like
It's-
really choppy, and
Yeah.
I don't know if it improved.
Or
but-
just the game itself was just really floaty, you know.
Well, the thing about Smash Brothers in particular, I'm not a big fan of them anyway. But
Melee
They're
was
more-
perfect, I think.
it's more local, isn't it? It's more of a party thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
I
kind
know.
of game you want to play with your friends, not
Yeah.
online.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't
Not
like.
with
I'm
games.
actually quite against online gaming anyway. I just don't like it.
I'm not a big fan.
I hardly
I'm
ever
not a
do
fan,
it.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked playing Sonic online.
Which one?
All Star
Sonic 2?
Racing
You
Trial.
played
Oh,
that online?
Transformed.
Yeah, we played it with
It's
Jim
not a
and Twitch.
Sonic.
Yeah.
You can't just
Sonic
say
in the
Sonic. Oh, which Sonic game?
I played
know.
the Sonic game.
Sonic R.
Oh, I wish you could play that online.
I don't.
Fucking dominate it.
God.
I wish
I
I
do
could set
everyone
fire
probably
to the
does it.
person who thought of it.
Yeah.
It's a guilty pleasure of mine, sorry.
Take the baby, he's murdering Tom's legs.
Oh,
Oh.
dearie me. You try to prop him down. Oh, look how happy he is. Right.
He's awake now.
What are you bastards doing?
Oh, sorry, my leg. Ow. Right. Okay, so Nintendo are dicking people off with online gaming.
I guess just for obviously the older systems because they just thankfully they haven't turned off like the Wii Shop or anything like that. Because I actually got my hand, because that's what they make.
Well, as the sort of like the Wii U and the sort of 3DS as they sort of progress and get older, then the sort of burden on the servers will become greater because more and more people will own those consoles. So it makes sense to shut off the old stuff to make room for the new stuff, if you know what I mean. It's not like they're destroying the servers.
I just think it's a bit soon.
Yeah, it does feel
like
very soon, doesn't it?
In general, I think they sort of shut it off a bit early because I think it could have probably ran a couple more years.
Yeah, definitely. Because I think the Wii U's like 2 years old now, or
almost.
Yeah, but the Wii was.
So it's literally like we've got this new console now. Screw you.
That's basically what Sega did with the Dreamcast to Japan because they still love the Saturn.
And look how much success they've had since then with their consoles.
Well, like the problem with that is that the Wii was the first of that particular generation to come out, and it came out a whole year before the Xbox and the PS3. And already I know that the Xbox is going to be phased out over the next year. I mean, you say it's too soon, but it makes sense for how old the Wii is. It's an older. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad console or it's, you know.
I think the main problem with it as well is the fact that you can play Wii games on a Wii U and you can play DS games on a 3DS.
Yeah.
So that stuff's not going to be available. Plus, they announced earlier in the year that they're going to be starting to do Virtual Console DS games on the Wii U. For some reason.
Well, because you've got the handheld thing, haven't they?
Well, yeah, but they could just put. Why don't they just put DS games on the 3DS eShop?
Yeah.
A bit like how they also announced Game Boy Advance for the Wii U. Is that,
sorry, that's made me happy.
Yeah, it's good, but why the fuck are they not doing it on the 3DS as well?
Why
they already did
Universal.
it. They did ambassador games on the 3DS, where for people that bought the first one.
Yeah.
So they've already emulated it. They've already got it
you
done.
You could be an ambassador or a smart
The same games. The games that they announced for the Wii U Virtual Console are the same ones that were on the 3DS ambassador games.
Yeah.
So why don't they just put them out on the eShop on the 3DS, charge money for them? They'll make loads of bloody money.
Yeah.
But Nintendo have just got this weird thing at the moment. They're like, oh, we can make money, but we'll just sit on it and just not bother.
But exactly what Sega did towards the end.
Well, what they're still doing.
Yeah.
Like, you guys can actually sell Shenmue now. Like, there's such a big demand for it. You can actually sell and actually make some money off of Shenmue.
As long as they don't sell it to like Activision or EA or something.
Well, no, they can do it themselves in house, or as everyone's online saying, give you the Shenmue license. I don't think they're just going to give it.
I don't know how that would work exactly. They're just going to give it to him and he'll be like, okay, just one person.
Okay.
What do I do now?
Okay.
Yeah, all he has to do is stand in the middle of a sort of a crowded game convention and go, I've got the license for Shenmue, and people go like that.
It's like a golden ticket. I've got the Shenmue license.
Now, where's me everlasting gobstopper?
Everlasting bloody Falkland.
Everlasting promise to the fans.
Everlasting quest to get a Metal Sonic out the toy machine. Clunk, fuck! Clunk, fuck!
Clunk, fuck!
Really, Nintendo really do need to stop just sitting on things that would just make them easy money, because apparently the PlayStation 4, which has only been out a few months, has already outsold the Wii U.
Yeah.
Somehow, even though, to be honest, the PS4 hasn't really got any good exclusives on it yet.
Oh, but
there isn't really anything.
Call of Duty on it.
It's got Call of Bloody Duty on it.
Or FIFA. Why would you buy a new FIFA game? Why would you buy a new FIFA game?
There's no such thing as a new FIFA game. They just put a new number on it.
That's literally literally what they did with some of the versions that have just come out this year, like the 3DS and I think the Wii U one and stuff like that. They called them Legacy Editions, and they're literally the same game. It even says on the back of the box, this is the same game with updated stats.
I mean, I think I played.
At least they're honest.
Well, most football players can't even pronounce the word legacy.
I mean, the last
edition.
The last football game I ever played, I think it was something like World Cup Italia '95 or something like that on the Mega Drive. Does that sound like a game, and it's like, why would I trade up from that? If I would
Why
have
would you buy any football game after that one?
Yeah.
They already perfected the genre on video game form.
I actually enjoy that game. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they already
From the
perfected
second
it.
you
They don't
turn
need
it
to
on,
make any more.
you get that awesome song. You get the second you turn it on, you get and you're like,
That's all
I'm going
you
to
need.
enjoy myself.
I'll just sit on this title screen.
And-
That's the perfect football game.
And you can play as Gary Lineker. You know, before he was a Walker's sellout. Salt vinegar.
Crisp fetishist.
He cried in the World Cup and now he sells crisps. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Nintendo at the moment.
Yeah,
They
it sounds
need
to
to
me
pull
like they're
everything
making
back.
the previous mistakes of Sega.
Yeah, a little
It
bit.
sounds like they're just
I mean, the difference
going through
was with the
motions.
Dreamcast, they pretty much put their all into that. They pumped out games for that. There were games coming out every month for that system, whereas the Wii U seems to be, we're bringing out Murry Curry and
we're going to talk about Tropical Freeze for 7 months.
yeah.
what they need to be
They
doing.
still haven't got release
Whether they
date
bring
for
it out on the
Bayonetta 2.
3DS
Still
or
just
the Wii U.
2013. No, 2014. 2015, 16.
What they need to do, whether they bring it out on 3DS or Wii U, they need to make Majora's Mask HD because they know they can do it. with-
I reckon that's going to happen this
Oh.
year.
If it does, I'm going to buy one of those consoles.
I could have sworn they said they were going to do it.
There wasn't
Dunno.
an actual
So it seems to me
announcement.
like
Maybe it's
Nintendo's
just
problem.
someone
Like you
made
say, they sit on things that will make money, but they just flush the market with lots of Mario games.
yeah.
Dr. Mario, Dr. Luigi. It was the year of Luigi. It's still the year of Luigi, apparently. I don't
Apparently
know how
it
long they
ends
think.
at the end of March.
Yeah.
Must be like financial year or something. That's what it looks like, yeah.
The Chinese New Year of
Yeah,
Luigi.
Yeah, so
I
it's
don't know,
like once
tax
the end of
year.
March comes along, is it going to be the year of we'll actually fucking release something?
The year of Tails.
Year of Tails?
Tails!
They'll just re-release Tails Adventure from the Game Gear and that's it all year.
Every month.
Oh wait,
they
that's
do
already
like
out on 3DS, never mind.
Oh.
They'll release it again.
I actually like that game.
Yeah, what do you think?
Someone has to.
Anything better than Sonic Drift, that was awful.
Anything's better than Knuckles and Chaotix.
So
Okay,
is there a next piece of news, or are we just going to sort of smack talk Nintendo all podcast?
And Sega.
Yeah, well, Nintendo don't keep their servers running.
Nintendo don't bother doing anything at the moment.
I can imagine
Mind you-
when Sega sort of went bankrupt or whatever it was that happened. I can imagine like the Shigeru
Run out of money.
Miyamoto and people like that just sort of going, Genesis what? Genesis doesn't exist anymore.
Well, that was the
This is
American.
Genesis
thing,
does!
Yeah. No one remembers the British
Nintendo
ones.
Cup.
Spud Gun.
Nintendo.
That's another bit of news that I
Ah,
completely
you
forgot
got
about.
the first
We need to move on.
There's a book that's just come out about the 16-bit wars.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sega versus
yeah, I've heard
Nintendo
about
thing.
this.
This is gonna get adapted into a movie.
Oh,
There's gonna be a Sega versus Nintendo movie.
Wow, I wonder.
Yes, I heard about that movie.
Yeah.
That's where I heard about that.
I bet at the very end of the credits you just see Sega, what's his name,
Crying.
Sanshiro, just like on a
Oh,
mountainside,
Jesus.
just like.
Segata Sanshiro.
Yeah, it's supposed to actually
Wasn't
just
some-
be about like Sega being the underdog and like actually, building themselves up and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's gonna
Well,
work.
I grew up on the
I kinda-
Genesis. so-
I know how it's going to end. It's going to end with the Dreamcast.
I think I heard that some
I think it's going
douchebag
to be
was
strictly
involved.
about the 16.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
just the 60s.
Wasn't some douchebag involved in it though?
Some douchebag.
Who was it?
I don't
Everyone at Sega and
I could have sworn I
Nintendo.
heard that someone involved in the film was gonna, I hate. I can't remember.
It's-
Russell
it-
Brand.
Oh.
Oh, no.
It sounds like the kind of film
He's
that,
playing Sonic.
Got to go fast, yeah? Ooh.
It sounds like the kind of film that Edgar Wright should be directing, these 16-bit
That
wars.
would be actually pretty cool if he did that. I'm not sure who they
Because
got
I don't think,
directing,
I mean,
can't
I don't
remember.
like Scott Pilgrim, the comic books. I've sort of poked my nose in and gone, ugh, and poked my nose out. But he did a pretty good job on the movie.
Hipsters!
Yeah.
How do you poke your nose out of something?
You sort of go, ugh, yeah, like that, you know.
You just sort of grab and
Unpoke.
poke it the other way.
Unpoke your nose.
Guys, nosebleed.
Withdraw.
Nose withdrawal.
All right.
So yeah, that's the thing.
Gaming news.
That's the thing.
Any more
apparently.
gaming news? Or?
Sorry, Sega. Sorry, Nintendo.
South Park Stick of Truth
Please don't
just
hurt
come
me.
out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's apparently supposed to be really bloody good.
It-
The reviews.
From what I've seen of like the
really
gameplay and stuff, wow.
It's basically Paper Mario.
Ah.
Yeah, I
It is
said
basically
that.
Paper Mario.
Because I saw
It's got
some
the same
game-
like timing with the hammers.
Yeah, I saw some gameplay of Paper Mario recently because I've never actually played it, but I've sort of
Ooh, you
seen
need
other
to.
people playing it.
You need to.
And
They
yeah,
play.
because Stick of Truth's still fresh in my mind from like teasing myself with all the trailers and stuff. I was just like, wow, Stick of Truth has a very similar battle
Yeah,
system.
I think the developers even pretty much. Well, it's a
Yeah.
Beta Sand, isn't it?
Sorry.
What's it? Is that
Construction Paper Mario.
It's,
the full like
Obsidian,
guys.
isn't it?
Obsidian, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the one. Not as Obsidian Sand. What the fuck? Yeah.
Obsidian. So I just amused myself with Construction Paper Mario.
Alright.
South Park was originally made with like bits of construction
yeah.
paper and stuff.
Ah.
So Nintendo, we've got ideas for new Wii U games. There you go.
Yeah.
They
Call
got
up like
they,
you
they have
give
got
us
like
lots of
Yarn
money.
Yoshi apparently coming out. So yeah,
Something-
Yarn Yoshi.
Yeah.
Construction Paper Mario.
Well, not. I
Um,
don't think very many people liked Kirby's Big Yarn, did they?
It was alright. It just didn't really play like a Kirby
That's
game.
the thing about it
was
is-
really
I think
stupidly
like
The
easy,
thing
but
about the
it's
game is
bloody
what
good.
you can do, right? I'm not even exaggerating. You can. All you have to do is guide Kirby to the start of the level and then leave the controller, and you can just keep dying. And like when you die, it just zooms you closer to the end of the level. So you can just leave it and complete the game just by getting to the levels and going and having a fag or a wank or something. Except I think you have to do bosses maybe. But apart from that, you know.
Yeah, it was stupidly easy. Even
But it
for
was a
Kirby
fun game.
Yeah, it was a bloody good game.
If you're good at it, then you're like, yeah! But otherwise, it's just like, oh, I died, never mind. You just don't get gems, so you can't put a cactus in your house.
That sums it up pretty well. But yeah, Stick of Truth's just come out, and unfortunately, it appears to be, even though it's got an 18 certificate, it's been censored in Europe for the console versions. Apparently, the PC version's uncut. There you go, Master Race. You've got something else to about. But yeah, apparently they had to cut a bunch of scenes. Basically, this is all thanks to Germany again.
Oh, fuck's sake.
So it's not blame Canada, it's blame Germany in this case. But yeah,
Let's
they
not
apparently
start on
had
that
to
one
cut
again.
out. Apparently, there were several scenes involving anal probes, and there was like an abortion scene that they had to cut. There's actually a mini game where you like do an abortion. They had to cut.
Do an
They had to cut. Yeah, but what they've done, they
You just
got
punch a pregnant
what they
woman in the
did, is
stomach.
they ended up just putting like these screens in place, and they have Trey and Matt actually just like describe the scene, and they go, "Sorry, Europe, you can't watch this scene. In this scene, he gets probed up the ass. Click to continue or something." And that's basically how they got around it, which is actually kind of. Some people are actually saying it's funnier. The cut version's actually
Yeah,
uncut.
well, you
The
can't
cut version's
complain about it
funnier.
because it's not like Obsidian said, "Oh, we have to cut that." It's
Nah, this was apparently
licensing
an
stuff.
Ubisoft decision because it used to be a THQ game. They went under and Ubisoft took over, and obviously the game's been delayed because they obviously wanted to make it good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a shame about that really, and I think apparently even the Steam, like the PC version, is on hold in like Germany and Austria at the moment because they have to.
Right, just to
They have to
sort
cut
it
out the
out.
swastikas because there's like Nazis.
Oh right, I love.
I think there's
Yes,
like.
because that's not going to cause problems in the future, just completely erasing that part of your country's history. Brilliant one.
Yeah,
Well, that's
exactly.
pretty much what Germany does, though, isn't it? It's like,
Japan's
well,
even
I don't
worse.
even know
Maybe
what a
don't
Hitler
hit
is.
Iran.
Yeah, what
Have
is a
you
Hitler?
seen-
All right,
have
don't
you seen
spoil
the
it.
German version of Half-Life 2 where they changed everyone into robots?
No.
Yeah, they actually changed all the textures so they're all androids. They've got all bolts in their faces. It's quite funny. It's a bit like how All Stars Racing, they had to change where it says House of the Dead, they had to change it to Korean Mansion. And the zombies had to be like bright blue because they got a thing against zombies or whatever. And yeah, I think South Park Stick of Truth has got like Nazi zombie cows in it, judging from a gameplay video I saw. So,
Yeah, when you're selecting your character, like you put your name in, and Cartman's like the narrator kind of guide thing.
he's the
And,
leader of
Yeah.
Is he the dungeon master?
yeah,
pretty much.
basically,
Yeah.
I thought
And
so.
you select your name, and he goes, "Did you select douchebag?" You go, "No." He goes, "Right, douchebag it is." So you have to be called douchebag. But
Yeah.
you can pick your 4 classes. You get warrior, thief, mage, or Jew, and you can just play as a Jew.
You actually end up with a little.
Yeah. The more you rank up, the more Jewish you look.
Start getting like the curly.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Yeah, Stacey's really bloody looking forward to it.
Yeah.
She wants to get it.
I want to get
as
it
soon as it's like reasonable.
I'd rather get it on PC, but I don't have a very good PC.
Yeah,
so
I think
I'm
we'll
gonna have
probably
to
end
get
up
it
getting it
on
on.
Xbox.
We'll probably end up getting it on PS3 because
Cool.
But really looking forward to playing that one. It
Yeah.
actually looks, despite the censorship thing they've had to do, but other than that,
No, it's a fantastic
it
game
looks like
in
it's
a
going to
way.
be absolutely brilliant.
The fighting system, like I say, it's like Paper Mario, but it just looks really fun.
Apparently, the game isn't like a super long RPG. Apparently, some people were saying they could beat it in about 15 hours.
Yeah, but again, it's like Dishonored.
It's a lot more condensed.
You can beat it really
It's a lot
quickly
more
if you
like-
don't bother doing anything.
Yeah, there's not as much like
Yeah.
hours and hours of grinding like you would get in a JRPG or anything
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. It's a lot more because
Oh.
obviously there's a lot more.
So they
story.
took out the bit of JRPGs
Fine.
that most people don't fucking enjoy.
What are we looking at? All the time. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, we've got time constraints here at Lucky Hit Towers.
It's not really a tower, is it? It's one floor.
Shut up. Well, it's got high ceilings.
I guess the only other news I could bring up, even though it's kind of old. News
Yeah, we need to
now.
wrap this up now.
Yeah, I guess the only other kind of news we could bring up is Sega are sort of, but not really, rebooting Sonic again with like a new series.
Oh,
Sonic Boom.
yes.
And I remember on a previous podcast we showed like the teaser image with the silhouettes, didn't we?
Yeah.
And they turned out pretty much as bad as like the silhouettes look. The Knuckles looks like a fucking steroid.
Why is it whenever they reboot
Weirdo.
a series or redo characters, they decided that they've got to have lots of bandages around them?
Yeah,
Because that's what they've done with Sonic.
I think what happened is they basically focus test the hell out of it. Got a bunch of kids together and they went, "Oh, we just want Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles have sports tapes, so they need sports tape."
Well, I tell you
He
who
ends
else.
up
Make
looking
Knuckles
like
more
Brick, didn't he,
obviously-
from Borderlands.
Yeah.
Make Knuckles more obviously. They literally did the same thing to Knuckles what they did to Mr. Strong from Mr. Men. They did a new American series of that, and he used to be square. They made him like a more triangle, sort of like strong shape to make it more obvious. They've obviously done the same thing here. But,
Yeah, but I mean another.
You just compare Sonic to Mr. Strong.
yeah, that was the classic. Well, he's a red character that used to be sort
Yeah.
of stocky and was made more obviously like muscly.
I mean,
It's like
I mean,
a toffee
apart,
apple.
apart from Sonic,
Yeah.
the other characters who sort of got the sports tape treatment were Kingdom Hearts and
yeah,
everybody from Final Fantasy.
There
Oh,
was,
got loads of belts on them. Fucking belts.
Let's not even get
There was-
started on my fucking opinions on Square Enix characters.
There was
Yeah.
Girls.
apparently
Charlie
there's
Way.
going to be vehicles in Sonic Boom, and even those have sports tape on them.
Oh,
The fucking
fuck's sake.
vehicles. It's like just put it everywhere.
It's not sports tape. If it's on a vehicle, it's duct tape, and you really should be trying.
They're just
to
trying to
duct
stick it
tape.
together because it's falling apart.
Yeah.
It's got cracked cars.
Maybe that's what it is. They know that the Sonic franchise is falling apart, so they're trying to just put it together.
oh, there's a bit of social commentary there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Come at me, sir. Don't come at me, sir.
Yeah, there's going to be apparently it's not replacing like current Sonic. It's just going to be like an offshoot. Like it's
Yeah.
basically Sega America going to Sega Japan again, like they've always.
What made me
swapped
laugh
over.
about it,
He's
right?
got
was-
blue arms now.
Yeah, it just felt like they were just changing things for the fucking sake of it.
So obviously we kind of missed the hype and all this because
Yeah.
we weren't doing the podcast at the time when
Yeah.
this all broke. But
Yeah.
it really made me laugh because I saw all of the Sega and specifically the Sonic fan sites. They have so little to go on about that they went mental about that one concept picture when it came out. It was like
Yeah.
all over the place. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god!
I have to admit, I
Everyone
was
went
one of them. Like,
mental. No, but it's just that they didn't shut up about it for days on end. It was like it's
Yeah.
one picture.
yeah,
And then obviously some more followed. Like,
I don't
afterwards.
see like it's
It was like the biggest news in the world.
Well, yeah, the Sonic fan base is one
sorry
of these
about
that
that.
it's like.
I was part of that. I was like, I'm out. If this is
I'm
a
out.
replacement, I'm out.
Well, that's the thing. I'm one of these people, right? If I like something, I'll wait until the new thing of it comes out. I'll give it a go, like
Yeah,
not
exactly.
biased, and then give off my own personal opinion. It's like I didn't like it, or I did like it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not one of these people who's gonna like look at every little teaser that comes out and go, no.
yeah, okay. I don't like change.
I don't like change. I prefer banknotes.
I mean,
Hey,
the
money.
game, this TV series and a game that's going to be on the Wii U and the 3DS. The
And
Wii U
Well,
game's
it's
being
cool to have
made
another Sonic
by.
cartoon at least.
Yeah.
It's the Wii U game's been made by a company called, I think they're called Big Red Button or something, but they're all made up of ex Naughty Dog developers, so people that worked on Crash. I think they've got a few Insomniac guys in there, and judging from the trailer for it, it looks very like Jack and Daxter-y type kind of gameplay, which to me, not for me.
It might be
So
a
not for me.
sort of platforming.
What's the prediction?
As
Because
opposed to
I
going
predict.
I mean, it's going to be you can play as all 4 of the characters and switch between.
Because
them
I
all
predict
the
this
time.
is going to
So
be.
it's,
So it's like
the
a new
closest
Sonic
thing,
Heroes.
a bit like a new, yeah, I guess so. That's the closest
Or
thing because
GTA
there's bits
5.
where like all 4 of them are running together and all that kind of stuff. So it could be quite interesting. I mean, I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt.
exactly. Give it
I
a
mean,
go.
yeah.
It's like that new Dragon Ball Z.
The only
game.
thing I don't like about it is it looks fucking hideous.
It does,
It
yeah.
looks really bad.
See,
I mean, after like Sonic Lost World, which looked fucking gorgeous, they just nailed the art style in that one. It looked like what I imagined the Mega Drive games would look like now.
Yeah.
But then now they've gone to this style that looks completely not Sonic to me. But
See,
that's
I-
just me, you know. I'm not really.
I predict this series, both the game and the film. Sorry, the
TV
cartoon,
series.
TV series. I don't think it's actually going to do very well. I think all of Sonic's fans are already Sonic fans. I don't think that they can really grab
It's not
anymore.
really for. I don't think it's really for current Sonic fans. It's for a new
I don't think they're
generation.
gonna
That's
get-
the whole point. It's going to be
Yeah.
for the kids.
I don't
It's a
think
bit
they're
like
really-
what's happened with that new Pac-Man series that's just come out. And
What?
Do you really?
have you not seen that? There's a new series called Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. I think it's on
Yeah.
Disney.
Right.
And he's got loads of new. They basically copied Sonic. He's got a bunch of shitty friends. He's even got he's got an equivalent of Knuckles, just like this red bloke with. Well,
Has he got like a?
yeah,
He's got a black one. He's like.
That's what the red one more or less is.
Yeah, like Shadow. Yeah.
Kind of. And he's got like, all these weird new superpowers that make him
Wacka
feel ice
wacka
Pac-Man.
Do you honestly?
Apparently,
I'll
it's
make you eat
awful.
those.
Do you honestly
Weird
think
pills.
that there's, do you think in the kids of today that there really is untapped Sonic fans there, if you know what I mean, and this series is
I
going to
think
bring them
there
out?
got one
probably
in your lap.
is. I don't think Sonic is ridiculously popular with kids. Like when Sonic X came out, I still remember kids going mental for that.
Yeah.
But it was strange.
But won't it just make another generation of Shadow the Hedgehog fans?
Yeah.
It's just going to make another It's just going to make another splinter in the Sonic fandom, like how
Yeah.
It's
back in
gonna
the
have-
90s you had the people that like strictly the games, people that strictly like that Saturday morning cartoon,
Yeah.
the Sally Akon and all that.
It's got more branches than Christianity in it now.
Exactly. Yeah. It's gone so splintered up now.
And they're all as devout as well.
Exactly.
You get infighting.
Yeah,
you got
exactly.
civil wars breaking out in the Sonic
Yeah.
fan base all the
Yeah,
time.
you got Sonic Catholics and Sonic Protestants.
Yeah, that's
The worst one for
basically
me,
it.
the worst splinter for me is that little group. There's not a massive amount of them, but they are sort of growing. Are the ones that incessantly, just constantly trying to squeeze My Little Pony in. It really gets on my fucking nerves.
That's just the pony fandom in general. Like,
Yeah.
they want to squeeze
Yeah,
it
they do
into
that with
everything.
Anything in
Yeah.
the world they can. It's fucking pathetic.
I was looking.
Fucking ponies
I was
in the title
searching.
screen.
I was searching for an old manga that I used to read called
EastEnders last
Gunsmith
film.
Cats,
Oh,
and the only fan art of it was a pony one.
oh.
It's like, why is there more artwork of characters as ponies than there is actual fan art of that for a thing? It's like,
It's getting frightening.
Yeah.
I don't want to go anywhere. There's a horse stable near mine. I don't want to go anywhere near it. You'll just hear one night and like loads of like whinnying, and then you'll see that there's no horses there. There's just neckbeards. Just a group of neckbeards. Just like look at that sweet pony ass.
You'll be on the news. A load of youths, fedora-clad youths, came in
Despite the
and
fact nobody
they
wanted
painted
their own
a
thing.
nice Shire horse. They painted in pink.
And it bummed him.
And they bummed it. I can see the headlines.
in that order or not, or at the same time. I don't know.
If I got it
Right,
right.
so on that bombshell,
That's Sonic Boom Shell.
Oh.
on that Sonic bombshell.
Yeah, we should probably have another track.
Yeah, I think we should.
Let's have Phil's one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? Yargh, wasn't it?
Yargh.
Yeah. I made a song called Yargh.
Yeah.
Here's your.
And he goes like this.
Enjoy the Yargh. I'm the Yargh of Windhelm.
It's really annoying. This baby keeps me up all night going, play with me. Ah.
Yeah, my Willie does that.
You didn't need to know that, Phil.
Oh God, I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to sleep. It's all those ponies.
Oh.
I just can't help it. Clopping to you.
That always reminds me of that scene from Freddy Got Fingered.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was ahead of his time there, wasn't he?
yeah. He was the first brony.
Anyway, that was Yargh.
Yeah.
I made that with my hands.
I made that.
I made that with my computer, a certain program I won't name, and a mouse.
Okay.
A mouse and the control button on my keyboard, so I could like copy and paste the squares.
He's
figured
finger
it out.
right now. It's
I
just-
figured it out. He's done it on Music 2000.
I did it on Popstar Maker. On the
Gravity.
Did you do it on EJ?
Don't you never?
Did you do it all professionally on EJ?
EJ, oh, what a program.
Yeah.
What a pile of cack.
That sounds like a sexual move.
EJ.
HJ, BJ,
You
EJ.
did it in the Music Maker on Fun and
Yeah,
Games.
job.
What did you say?
I said, did you make it on the Music Maker in Fun and Games on the Mega Drive?
Mario Paint. Yeah, so, Yargh.
We're back. So, right, what we all been playing?
Soundcloud.com/Flattheyounger, one word. Subscribe, pay me money, thank you. Go on, Tom. I need money!
Give him money or he'll keep like, I don't know.
Foo. That's the sound of a plug being removed.
Foo. Right.
Fop.
Where precisely is this plug being removed from?
My
Oh,
anus, right,
yeah.
go, Tom, Tom.
Well, basically, what we've been playing. Okay, so I'll just go first. I'm gonna be a bit quick, ish. In the last sort of week and a bit, I have been playing Fable Anniversary, which came out and is fantastic. A remastered version of the original Fable on the Xbox, the original Xbox
360.
And yeah, this is the 360, which rounds off Fable 1, 2, 3 as a trilogy on one system, which is cool.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Yeah, you could play all three of them on the same
One
system.
is and always will be the best Fable game.
It is, yep, without doubt. 2 was fantastic, but 1 was definitely the best.
And 3 was a piece of shit.
Everyone hates 3. As I explained before, I think it's a good game. I just don't think it's a Fable game. I think they could have released it as something else.
Yeah.
Could have called it, I don't know,
Just
a
not
very
Fable.
English tale or something like that.
Perk English
You
titties.
could have just called it Call Blimey Governor.
Yeah. Here's a bunch of
Then it would be like a
actors
Spectrum
you know.
game. Everyone's a Wally. Yeah, they could have just called it Everyone's a Wally too.
Yeah. Because, you know, it just took... Yeah, it went so far away from
Yeah.
Fable that it wasn't Fable. That makes any sense.
Yeah.
But I liked
And
it.
it had
I
that
thought it
twat
was
from
alright.
My Family in it telling you what to do all the time.
Who's that track from my family? Oh!
Zoe Wonneberger.
Oh, yes.
Funny stuff.
I'm so funny and cool.
Yeah,
I've
but
got
she-
so many friends.
Yeah, but she was in 2 telling you what to do. I think she's
Yeah.
slightly less grating than the Guildmaster. Go on, lad. Use your stick. Use your stick. Use your stick.
Go through the gate.
You can go through the gate
Go
now.
through the gate.
I love the way...
Go on, there's candy on the other side.
What was that thing you were trying to do last time I came around here when you were playing it? You were trying to get like a certain... Trying to sacrifice someone at a certain time.
Oh, I
to
was
get
trying to get
certain items or
Storm's bow.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that on the
Yeah, you were
PC
sort of
version.
speed running it a bit.
Yes, you
weren't
had to get it to work with all the midnight stuff. So I wasn't just
I
talking
literally, yeah, you've just got your alignment has to be really high, so you have to be really good,
shit. Right.
and it has to be dead on midnight, and you sacrifice someone who's strong and healthy. So I used one of the hired swordsmen that you get.
Yeah, because then you can see
And
exactly
I
when it
got
turns
nearly
midnight.
1,000 bad deeds out of it, so it was like I was pretty.
Yeah, you were kind
guaranteed
of
to get
when
Storm's bow.
we played it the other when we
I was
were
getting
playing it the other
frustrated.
you were kind of speed running for it a bit.
You were, actually, it was very
up until that
I
point.
can speed
anyway.
run Fable 1.
Yeah.
That was
Use
good.
all the like little mistakes. In
I
it.
know, yeah, I know
Pretty
all
much
the
kept
little
that
tricks
remake
and stuff.
exactly like the original.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Yeah.
Glitches and all.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Because that you could. That's the fans that asked for that. They sort of said, "Oh yeah, what would you want
They
from the
even
remake?"
kept-
More
Tim.
autistic, I did it exactly the same. Even though I could just play the original, but tough. I just want it exactly
No,
the
I
same.
want it looking shiny,
I want it to look shy.
and I want Maze to look like Gary Oldman. But
Basically, yeah, they listened to the fans, and the fans just said, "Can you just give, make it exactly the same, but just
Yeah.
HD it up and give us some
Yeah.
achievements?" That's pretty much.
which is great, yeah.
Yeah.
But they even kept in the thing that I thought that no one knew about, where like there's that demon door that you can kill,
Oh yeah.
and then when you actually do the quest, like it does the cutscene where you're supposed to be listening to the demon door, and it's just an empty square, and you just stood there reacting to nothing. You're like scratching your head. You're like, ooh. And then the door just goes. You're like, oh, cool. Go through the gate.
Yeah. So yeah, I had great fun playing that, but I just want to explain this go through the gate thing. Basically, there's a point in the game where you're trying.
we have to go through the gate.
Yeah, you have to go through the gate. You're sneaking into Twin Blade's camp to go and fight him, and yeah, like when you finally done all the
when you get the gate open,
yeah.
you're gonna regret it if you don't go straight through it.
The guildmaster talks to you through your guild seal and just keeps going on.
He will not leave you alone. Go on, lad.
The gate's open now.
Go on.
What I love about that though is
Go on, yeah.
what's really funny about that is he actually does get. If you noticed it, each of the voice clips gets shorter and shorter in patience. Yeah, if you listen back through it again, he'll go like, "The gate's open now. You can go through." And then a couple, about 20 seconds later, he'll go, "The gate is open. Go through onto Twin Blade's camp." And then it gets shorter and snappier. It's like, "The gate's open. Go through the gate." And that's what it ends up on. It's just go through the gate, and he just keeps repeating it. Go through the gate.
Are you sure he doesn't eventually just go gate? Gate, go,
Gate.
go, twat.
Fucking go through the
Go!
I need some entertainment. Coronation Street isn't on yet.
Go through the gate, or I will cut you.
He's a little bit irate because the bald guy in Battlestone got him to dress up like a twat for his daughter that doesn't exist. just go through the gate. Just trade a moustache.
Snipping it off. So yeah, I've been playing that. It's been great fun, really good fun. And then the other game I've been playing, which came out last Friday, was Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. Yeah. Basically, I'm pretty sure everyone knows about it. It's a reboot of Castlevania, one of my favourite series of games ever, and it's a Western reboot done by a Spanish company called Murry Curry.
And it's got the main character's the guy who gets his knob out on the Full Monty.
You don't see it.
He's not the main character.
I have paused and freeze framed and everything.
You borrowed the videotape or film.
I
It's just
scrutinised that
completely
scene.
ruined that bit.
But no, so basically, what just amazes me about it is it's a complete reboot it's a westernisation of this series, and it's actually been handled really, really well. Like it's a complete reboot, so they started right from the beginning of the story. Made a couple of very strange decisions with the characters that a lot of old school fans have got a bit upset with. I probably shouldn't say, because spoils it, yeah. But basically, certain characters have been rewritten in very strange ways, and people are thinking, no. And as usual online, there's just this confusion. I keep seeing it. It's like, I can't believe such and such is. They're not aware that it's a reboot. That really gets on my nerves when people do that.
It's just completely replaced your previous games.
Yeah. So it doesn't make sense in the previous games. That's
no, because
why
everything
it's
has to be canon nowadays.
Well, it's just a different universe.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
It's a reboot because the series has kind of done the same thing for a long
It
time.
all has to be put in a cannon and shot into Uranus.
So basically, I just want to say,
the planet.
I just want to say that basically they made 3 games in this new reboot now, and
there was Mirrors of Fate, wasn't it?
yeah, the DS which got HD'd up. And yeah, it's handled really well. So obviously, I'm very precious with the series and how it's been. I'm quite keen to keep it Japanese, keep it with Igarashi, all that sort of stuff. But no, they've done such a good job with it. I'm actually really pleased. And Lords of Shadow 2 was a fantastic game, which is supposed to be their last one. Mercury Steam said they're going to stop after this, but when Mr. Money comes in, Mr. Money,
sold more than 5 copies.
He looks like the Monopoly man.
I know. I was thinking of like a Mr. Frosty, but like he produces like just mashed up money.
I was going to say, you put fivers in, it comes out as just like a mess.
Paper mache, yeah.
God, it's a fucking commercial. They never
Mr.
stopped
Frosty
showing
is
it.
such
I
fun.
actually got one.
Treats for everyone.
They used to show that.
I actually got one when I was
we
a
had
kid.
one, yeah.
They showed that for like a decade on the kids' channels.
Yep.
Like they never stopped showing it. It's like did
And
anyone
it's
actually own one?
In between episodes of Dexter's Lab and Johnny Bravo, it's like Johnny Bravo finishes, Mr. Frosty is come, and then straight to Dexter's Lab. But no, we were on holiday and I had one for Christmas, and I was like, yeah,
great. And we made
Someone actually owned one. I thought it was just a myth.
they existed.
We were that one guy who kept the advert going.
Someone bought one.
Mr. Frosty
That's
needs
another
such one. I
decade.
really hope someone owns one.
Yeah, we made like one ice lolly each out of it. We were like, this is really like.
It's like a cheese toasty maker.
Yeah.
Goes in the cupboard for centuries. And then you come out and go, I'm going to make all sorts of lollies.
Or like a George Foreman grill. No, but we were in
Tom's
like
got
we're
Pie
on.
Master that you've never used.
Yeah, pie. Tom is pie master.
Pie Master.
No, but yeah, we were on a Butlins holiday, weren't we, that Christmas? And I left it behind.
Oh,
We got one ice lolly out of his belly, and then we just never saw him
It's
again.
fun. He gets abandoned
By everyone.
By everyone.
Oh my god. So back to Castlevania.
I thought this was part of it. It's a reboot of Mr. Frosty.
Anyway, yeah, so really well
Oh,
done.
that's brilliant.
I would recommend the hell. I mean, I'll be doing a review very soon anyway of both Fable and Castlevania because I want to do that. Stop doing that. You're not Sonic CD.
Yeah.
What?
When you get extra life in Sonic CDs.
I was thinking more 50 points for Gryffindor.
Okay. So yeah, that's what I've been playing, and I wanted to speed it up, but it's been like 12 minutes. Fucking
That's fine. It doesn't matter.
It does matter. It matters big time.
We don't have a main topic, so we're mostly just keep talking about.
Don't make her smell like a girl.
I'll pitch you human lad.
When I'm through with you, you'll have to be sitting down like a girl. I'll go next.
Yeah.
I've been playing Majora's Mask again. Yeah.
Oh, cool. What are you doing?
I've been.
That's my favourite.
I've been. Yeah, mine too.
Ever.
Every time I say that, and I really get into it, and I'm gonna complete it for about the 17th time, and I'm pretty much speed running it, which is quite sort of for that game. That's pretty
You have to
impressive.
know exactly where you go and what you're doing. I think I could.
You have to get the
It's kind of
bummer's
time
notebook
limited
and
anyway,
everything at
wasn't
the
it?
start.
Yeah.
Huh?
It was time limited anyway, wasn't it?
Well, yeah,
much
you got
time
the
to
3
do
days.
things,
So,
Keep resetting the time.
Yeah.
Very interesting
Um,
setup that is.
Such a good game. I'm trying to do an all mask run again, which is
Can
awesome.
you do it all in the 3 days, like from the start to the third?
No, not
no
even
way.
if you're superhumanly good at it. Because you've got like
There was
One dungeon will take up to like 2 days.
2 days. Yeah.
That's a bit harsh then. I mean, they should have made it so that there was a mode where you could complete it in the 3 days.
You can't. It's
Nah,
too much.
you
The
wouldn't-
game's huge.
Yeah, it's
It
actually
looks like a small game because it's like, what is it, 4?
5 areas,
Yeah.
including Clocktown, which
It's
is
like-
the central hub.
But like, it's only about 4 dungeons, isn't it? And
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
and then
four
the
main
movie at the end.
dungeons.
Yeah, so it's like you think, well, it's a Zelda game, that's crap. Because you think about, like, you think that, but the dungeons are massive,
Yeah.
they're really hard, and there's loads of mini dungeons and whole areas that are basically essentially like dungeons anyway.
And there's the stray fairies to collect as well.
Yeah, all that sort of stuff. The game is actually massive, it's huge, it just doesn't seem like it on
And
the
it's-
surface.
Yeah. When
But
you first start it does look quite condensed, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But the trouble with it is, the trouble with me saying it's my favourite Zelda game is every time I look at Wind Waker or hear a bit of music from it, I go, oh, I can't sort of,
Do you feel like you're cheating on
yeah, like I can't sort of really concisely.
When it finally comes
You're
down
a-
from 40
you're a
quid,
legend
I'll
of
get the
Zelda
fucking Wii U
bigamist.
version, we'll play it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Have you seen the strategy going down? It's fucking lovely.
Yeah.
Huge map in the back. I want it.
There's a bit of a link between the two as well. You know, you know,
Between the worlds.
you know.
Link is a character from the game.
You know, there's Shadow Ganon thing you fight with the big sword.
Yeah.
There's some Hyrulean writing on the sword. It's the names of like Gabbo and Gommo from they're the two swordsmiths
Gobshite.
from Majora's Mask. So they basically crafted that big old sword.
Yeah.
So
Gommo.
Gabbo and Gommo. Well, he is.
I thought so. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the gilded sword last night.
Ah,
I was doing that fucking irritating Goron
I
race.
really hate that race.
Yeah. Because you get right to the end and you're ahead of everyone. You're like, great. It's just straight past you. Right at the last
It's
industry.
like Sonic All Stars Racing Transform, which I also played. It's really fun. Yeah.
Apart from
Yeah, apart from playing the Majora's Mask, what else have I been playing? I don't know, my mind's drawing blanks. I've been pretty fixated on that. I mean, I've been coming on and off of Mackay Kingdom because that game will just suck your whole life up.
Yeah, you always mention Mackay Kingdom and still.
Did you say you've been playing Binding of Isaac a little bit?
Oh yeah, I actually managed to complete it.
Oh really?
I managed to beat Mom, yeah.
Oh wow.
Now every time I boot it up, you get a little picture of him
I've
just standing over Mom.
I've deliberately not watched anyone playing it yet until I play it because I haven't got. I want to go into it completely fresh, not knowing what's coming up.
Seriously, what a game! It's so good.
Yeah, because it's sitting on my Steam backlog at the moment.
Yeah.
So
your Steam backlog is enormous. I've seen
it is pretty huge. I've been trying.
It's a list of 101 games I've never played.
We've all had a look at Aaron's
I think my list. I think I have about 100 games on Steam, and I've probably played less than 20 of them.
I want to get Super Meat Boy.
I've
thrown that out.
Yeah, it's alright. That one kind of got a bit old quick. I actually preferred. What's it called? There's another platformer similar to that. I actually like more, but
not really.
no, another game.
It's getting on a bit, isn't it?
Yeah,
time wise.
What has Kat been playing?
Well, I've been playing a little bit of Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing. Have I said that?
Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing Transformed Kellogg's Super Edition.
Yeah, that's the one.
Banjo and Kazooie.
Yeah, I've been playing a little bit of that and sucking, and I've been playing a little bit of Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm.
99.
Is that why his giant face was in the background of
No,
your
I got that wallpaper of Naruto Rise of a Ninja, which is it's
that's the Ubisoft one, isn't it?
Yeah, you can tell it's the Western made one because it kind of it's a little bit bland. It's like bland.
Yes.
Of a Naruto game, but yeah, I've been playing the Shippuden one.
Yeah.
I think it's actually called Generations. So it's not the one that's just come out, which I've seen in the shop.
Your weapon needs. What does Shippuden mean?
Doesn't it mean whirlpool or something like that? Whirlpool tornado.
I guess that's why they went with the Japanese one, because it was just called Go to Whirlpool. People would be like, what?
I don't know, Naruto Swoon.
Because they like what they do with the Dragon Ball Z games. Over here they give them really overly Japanese names, and then in Japan they give them really overly Western names. So over here they're called like Budokai Tenkaichi, and in America, in Japan, they're called like Sparking World or some shit. Sparkling!
Well, Budokai Tenkaichi is, you know, in Dragon Ball they had those tournaments all the time.
Exactly,
Under the sun.
I'm surprised they
That's
didn't call them that in Japan. They just give them like really overly Western
I suppose they
names.
just try and make them sort of like sound exotic.
Yeah.
It always seems to be like whenever they import the Naruto games, they're just trying to win the battle of the longest title.
Yeah.
After all, Ultimate Ninja Storm with Shippuden goes to the shops and buys it. I don't know.
Buys kebab.
Yeah, it's just eventually like you won't have
skips.
eventually you won't have an image on the cover. It'll just be all writing. Ooh.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's all I've been playing because I've been playing Baby.
I've been playing Baby Simulator. You've been playing the most realistic Baby Simulator.
I was going to say she's playing Real Life Project Natal.
I was telling Tom that he should try reviewing. Is it like Cooking Mama's got a baby?
Oh, Babysitting Mama. Yeah.
Babysitting Mama. Yeah.
Don't shake the baby.
Don't shake the baby.
That is actually a thing in that. If you shake the doll that comes with it, you shove the remote in its back or something.
Yeah.
If you shake it, it goes, no, don't shake the baby.
Well, they should give that
I
to that
forgot it
Romford.
came with a big baby, yeah.
Yeah, it comes with a whole doll.
Well, they should give that to that Romford nurse. Don't put it in the cupboard.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, don't stick in cupboard.
There was a nurse in
She put it in there upside down as well.
What?
So she was like, that's the wrong way to do it. It's like, there is no right way to put a baby in
There's no right way to chuck a baby in a cupboard and walk away.
Well, then the temptation has been great.
Oh my god.
Aaron, what have you been playing?
Yes.
I've mainly, pretty much since the start of the year, been playing Spelunky. In fact, I'm absolutely addicted to
Yeah, I'm
it.
always seeing you on Steam.
Last week, I finally beat Olmec. So that was cool. I actually finally got to the end. It was actually the first time I got to him, but obviously because I've watched so many like Let's Plays of it, I already kind of knew what to do, and I managed to just barely win it.
Awesome.
Last night, actually, I almost did a hell run. I actually got to City of Gold for the first time.
Oh, you bastard!
I got to City of Gold for the first time. Really jammy with that. And then when I got to Olmec, I got that like Evil Dead book that you pick up in the City of Gold, and then you have to find where he laughs the most in the Olmec section, and then you have to drill down, and there's like a door with no floor.
That's right.
And you actually have to use the top of Olmec going down the lava to get into it, to enter hell. I got really close to doing it, but then Olmec killed me. I was like caught in a corner, and he went up and crushed me. So yeah, that was the closest I've ever got to hell.
Even getting there.
I did get 2 more achievements last night on it as well, though. The one where you have to kill more than 12 shopkeepers.
Oh, what, you got that?
Yeah. It was just a case of you know, when you go to the black market and you just raid it basically and just take them all out. Once you've done that, obviously there's a shopkeeper at the end of every level. There's one in the exit. When you're in the ice caves, most of the time they run off the level and fall off, and that doesn't count. So, but I got really lucky. Most of these levels, they were in corners where they couldn't come out, so I could actually just bomb them and properly kill them. And I had the cup of Cardia as well, so that really helped.
Brilliant.
But I just got really bloody unlucky on Olmec. It just ruined the whole run. But other than that, yeah, I've been slowly getting better at it. Stacey's actually gotten into it as well now. She bought it on PS3. She's hooked and all. She's actually already managed to get to Olmec, but she hasn't been able to beat it yet. I can't believe how quickly she got there. To be fair, she's been using the shortcut. She's been using the temple shortcut.
That's how I had to do it.
Yeah, no, I managed to beat it from the start.
Oh, you did the whole playthrough?
Yeah.
Right, well, now you're a dick. Get out.
No.
I want to make that lucky hit challenge. We should be shush because you've kind of already done it.
No, we want to do a hell run.
Yeah, well, that's another one. I wanted to do 2.
Yeah.
One for just bloody finishing the thing.
One sitting,
Yeah.
It looks like your AD Aaron will have to come in and help you out on this one.
Oh yeah, I played a bit of Morrowind as well. I always play a bit more.
Yeah, you always play a bit more.
But
it's a bit like at this rate, it'll be I always play a bit of Spelunky.
There was a guy in a game shop. Sorry, there was a guy in a game down South End. He went to me, do you mean they're remaking a HD one of that on consoles? I was like, I don't think they are. I'm pretty sure I would have heard something, surely.
Yeah.
Phil would have shouted.
Keep your ears out, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
Keep your ears out.
I would have shat my spleen through my mouth if there was. I don't know, because I'm not really that sort of bothered about HDing things, because I think like Fable, you can excuse that because it wasn't the most sort of aesthetically.
I liked it back in the day.
Yeah, but it wasn't like groundbreakingly good looking, if you know what I mean. It kind of reminded me of Maximo or like
that makes sense. Yeah,
or Nightmare Creatures,
or
that is hard.
or Dragon's Blood on the Dreamcast.
Oh bloody hell! Did you know Fable almost was a Dreamcast game? It started
in development for like 7 years.
Something like that, yeah. So it was almost a Dreamcast game, except for the fact that...
shit, what was I talking about?
Morrowind?
Oh, yeah. No, I just decided to mix it up, like, because I usually go straight to, do all the stuff inside and then get all the mushrooms, go straight to the Mages Guild and do all that and just... basically speed run through the first sort of bit. But this time I was like, no, do you know what? I'm going to play it like someone who doesn't know what he's doing. So I literally started the game.
Imagine that.
I literally started the game and I just decided to wander off. And I ended up in some weird places. I've got like whatever basic kind of armour I can find as I go along. Yeah. And I'm enjoying it. It's good. It's like a new perspective.
It's basically playing it like how I would play it if I actually...
played it.
Yeah.
Well, no, because you are drawn to the Silk Strider.
Except I'd probably
You'd
get
go
lost
straight for the
go,
giant.
I'd just get lost a lot though, I'm sure.
You'd walk straight to that and you'd go, "We make a special trip just for you, a similar prize." And then you'd fuck off to like, I don't know, Balmora or Sidony, Aldrun, somewhere like that. But me, no, I was just like, right, I'm going to take this path. I'm going to go to Pelagiad and just fuck around and just... I think I've ended up halfway to sort of Sadrith Mora on foot, and I've killed about 900,000 cliff rangers on the way.
Well, you saw how I ended up when you passed me over Fable Way in the first video. How I ended up playing that. I just walked around farting on everyone and ended up just making everyone hate me and try and kill me, and I had to keep teleporting everywhere. That's basically how I played that kind of game. I just really didn't try.
Just have fun with it.
Another game I've been playing in the week, I picked up a 3DS game. in HMV, they've been having a section in there where they put like yellow stickers on things and like half price.
Oh.
In the Rumford one, they had a game for the 3DS called Crush 3D. It's a remake of a PSP game.
Okay.
Also called Crush, I guess. It was like Sega puzzle platformer.
It's probably called Crash or something.
Yeah, and it was like, what was it, £5, but then they had the 50% off on it, so it was only
Wow.
£2.50. The other deal I got on that was even better. I got Street Fighter 4 on the 3DS, and that was, it had £3 on it, so it was £1.50.
Is it actually any good on the 3DS?
It's not bad. I mean, obviously the controls ain't the same as having an arcade stick, but they actually give you all the supers and the ultras as touchscreen commands, so you can just sort of play it like a complete idiot and just go,
Yeah.
no. You don't even have to like know the control. You just go,
That's
But,
ridiculous.
Graphically, it looks really close to the console one, except for obviously the background's all like 2D and all the people in the background are just like cardboard cutouts. But other than that, the actual
That's pretty
models
much
of
what
the
the game's
characters,
like.
yeah, the actual characters are really close. But Crush is. I wish I played it on the PSP now because it was always highly praised on there.
Yeah.
But I'm actually kind of addicted to it. It's like a puzzle platformer where it starts out 3D and you've got like this big set like level, and you can crush the level into 2D at any point, and you have to change the angle, and depending on what angle you're on, when you crush it, it changes how the platforms are,
Yeah.
and it's kind of hard to describe, but like, yeah, you just have to go around collecting all the marbles or whatnot, but it's about trying to traverse the levels, because obviously when you switch it from one thing to the other, some of the platforms that you couldn't reach like flatten out and you can jump straight over. And
I didn't want to
teleport.
have to, but yeah, it basically it's like Fez. I was hoping I wouldn't have to just say Fez.
Yeah,
But yeah.
yeah. I think what it is quite a few games have actually done this style of gameplay in the last few years. But
Yeah.
Crush came out in like I think it was like a really early PSP game. I think
yeah.
it was not a launch title, but probably the first year of the PSP. And yeah, the 3DS remake is basically the same thing. I think they just softened up the graphics a little bit, made it look less. I don't know. It just made it more colourful, Nintendo-y. But yeah, I've been playing it quite a lot, and it's actually the first game on the 3DS for a while that I've actually played for ages. Because obviously I got Mario 3D World, 3D Lands with my 3DS and Mario Kart, and I played them quite a bit.
Excellent.
But I think because one of the cool things on the 3DS is it actually gives you like all the times, how long you've played a game,
like the Wii
and the
Wii.
average and all stuff like that, and you can actually like make a little chart and it shows you how much you've played. The
This
very
is
top
how
one
sad
is,
you are.
yeah, exactly. The top one's like the Street Pass games when you walk around and get other Mii's. It's like almost 20 hours. And then after that's like Miiverse, and then it's I think Mario Land and Mario Kart, and then Crush is like right behind them. So that's just in the last week. So I'm really pumped. I don't know, 3 hours into it or whatever. So that's a lot for me. Other than Spelunky, I've almost put in the last 2 months. I've probably put about 35 hours into that so far. So,
Tom's also been playing Tetris Worlds.
Yeah, I have actually on the PS2.
I didn't want to admit it, but I have.
I keep forgetting it's been such a hectic week. Yeah,
And V-Rally.
And V-Rally, I love V-Rally.
Rally, yeah.
Rally.
Yeah,
But Tetris Worlds was quite interesting. It was it looked like one of those tacky Tetris games, like the next Tetris on the PS1. But it was actually quite interesting. You know, it's got a silly storyline. It's like
it's got a story.
It's got a story. It's got a story.
It's silly.
You're like the actual Tetris blocks are these little race of beings called something like Minos or something stupid like that. And
Why are they just called
their sun's about to explode. And basically the storyline is the sun's about to nova, so you can play lots of Tetris to stop the sun from novering.
It's about as bad as Katamari. Roll shit
That's a
up.
bit
Why?
like,
To replace the stars.
Otherwise your dad will beat
That's
you.
actually really similar to
Because
Pyoko Tetris that's just come out in Japan. I played a demo of that.
That looks so interesting.
Yeah, the plot in that's actually really similar. It's like a bunch of aliens come down like in a UFO, and they're actually just like human representations of like the Tetris blocks. It's really weird. Yeah, basically, more or less. Yeah, like the one that's supposed to be the long piece is just like a really tall person. But yeah.
Oh wow.
That's kind of similar.
I
Actually,
want to
like,
be the
one
t-shirt
alien
one.
race. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So cool.
That was the really long what we've been playing section.
I guess so. There's always the longest part as well.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have another song.
Yeah. Spelunky shortly. Oh, you recorded. I farted.
Oh, Phil keeps letting off these nasty, really salty, crisp smelling farts.
Better than bins. I remember once he did a fart that smelled of bins. Bins.
Just bins. In general.
If you don't know the odour bin, then please don't stay near Phil.
Okay, so yeah.
That was that song. That song was the Yeti Caves from Spelunky by Eric Stewart. I think that's his name. Eric Stewart.
It sounds like in Alex Kidd in Enchanted Castle, the noise you're doing there. It's when you're in the helicopter and you shoot the missiles at it, it sort of goes.
It's because he farts them out.
Sorry, we're taking the mick out of your name, but you make really good music.
Yeah, sound a bit.
Do you think he's honestly going to listen to this podcast and go,
Yes. He's one of our 16 viewers.
Bloody hope he is.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, I absolutely love the Spelunky soundtrack, but I think that might be my favourite song from it.
All of my favourite songs are straight from the first world. I think they purposely put like all the funky songs.
Because they're the ones you hear the most.
They're the ones that you die and hear all the time.
Yeah.
so they don't have
You get to the last one and it's literally just we
no one
didn't
can
even
bother
bother.
anyway. So it's just Dave, I've run out of ideas. Dave, I was recording. Leave it in!
Whoa, sweet child of mine.
Oh my god. So, we haven't really got a main topic today, we're just sort of wrapping up.
What was that?
What was that?
You fucking wanker.
Just sort of wrapping up. Kick you in the knackers. We're just wrapping up today. I'm doing it again. I'm turning to Rick Mail.
Wrapping up today.
You guys are great, aren't you? We really are the lads. So I think now would be a good time to sort of talk about things coming up. We've done that a few times in the past.
This is almost kind of like a to-do list section. Yes, we promise things and then we
Don't
deliver.
So
a bit like you're sort of drunk and absent father making promises you don't intend to keep.
you son.
I'm going to take you to Disneyland this year. I'm going to take you to Disneyland this year.
That's the classic.
Takes you to Butlins. No, it's close enough.
Yeah, well, he did give me Mr. Frosty.
Yeah, exactly. The mythical toy.
The fabled Mr. Frosty.
So basically, it is a little kind of up in the air at the moment with that stuff, isn't it? Because we're looking to do a big sort of elaborate, next series, aren't we? But it's all very
it's taking a lot of planning.
Yeah, there's a few complications along the way, but in the meantime, we have lots of sort of little side things that are going to be running along.
Yeah, we're kind of trying to build. We want to try and build up like some weekly series. Obviously, I've managed to just get Gagaman and Cherry started. I mean, the 4th episode. By the time this goes out, the 4th episode, Ride to Hell Retribution Part 1 will be out. I haven't actually been putting Part 1 on any of them because I don't want people to expect the next one next week because I'm trying to spread them out a bit. So like every week is a surprise.
We're not Game Grumps.
Yeah, because I'm basically trying to build up like a whole backlog of episodes so I can get them out. And, so by the time you've heard this, the first Ride to Hell one will be out, and that'll probably end up being a few episodes, but there'll probably be one every month. So in between all the other little one-offs and stuff like that. What's really annoying about I was having this whole sort of thing on Twitter last night where some other channel played the same game Game Grumps were playing on Steam Train, that Go Nippon thing, and people on Reddit were accusing that channel of copying Game Grumps. It's like, oh no, they played the same video game. Oh, that's copying. It's complete comedy rip-off.
It's not a video game. It's an interactive text.
Yeah,
not even a text adventure. It's
yeah, I mean, you can't really the problem, I think that's like just a problem with the Game Grumps fandom in general. They're a bit obsessed, aren't they? It's like no one, once they've played a game, no one else is allowed to, or something.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
They claim to that game. Nobody else is allowed to play it ever.
Yeah, I think I speak as the only person in the room who doesn't like him. I can't stand him.
You don't like Danny Sexbang?
No, I like him, but that doesn't mean I have to like inane bollocks being talked over video games.
I don't know. I don't really actually like any kind of let's play videos where you just sort of like play the video, talk bollocks over the game. You're not really telling me anything about the game.
We're about to stop.
That's what we're
going to be
doing
doing those ourselves.
That's what we're trying to do a bit differently
do.
with Faff about.
Yeah.
Basically, like with the Dog Stuff one, I didn't even realise Game Grumps did that sometime last year. To be honest,
what they did Dog's Life?
Yeah, apparently for one episode. But I watched it back and they barely even did anything. They didn't even find out the poop command. It was like, oh come on! At the very end, they look in the instructions and see P left, P right, and they don't even try it. It's like, they didn't even. It was just such a wasted opportunity. And Dog's Life's actually going to have a second part.
See, I think
that's got some really good bits in it. Actually.
See, I think let's play videos are really, really boring, but arenas challenges are actually quite fun because you've got an end game in mind. You know, can clear it, and also they're not forcing you to sit and watch every single 10 times he's died.
Yeah.
They just sort of go, he died 10 times.
Yeah.
Moving on.
That's why with Gaga and Cherry, I'm actually cutting it up because
good.
that's what I've been trying to do with it. Because
Game Grumps, they do sort of fast forward if they get
sometimes. I mean, like on Road to Hell, I got stuck big time in some places, and the whole time I was just like,
you didn't get stuck because of the game being difficult. It was just like.
No, I did. I did actually get stuck because I actually just got stuck because it was like all that cover shooting bollocks. I don't like it in even good games. I don't even like that in good games. But I just got
I don't even like that in games. Oh fucking shit.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But I got really stuck in that at one point. I actually quit the game and stopped playing it for a while, and we had to look it up and like find the solution to it, and then we went back to it. But it's just obviously when I did the Spice World video, we actually recorded that not long after they did the thing because Stacey really wanted to play it after doing that. But the difference was we went through all the cheats and we actually played through the whole game twice in that video. And
we gave it 2 times the attention it deserved.
Basically, but we've got quite a few other unusual games coming up. We've actually been recording quite a few Amiga games. So because now I've actually got one of the things I got sorted this year finally is I've got a DVD recorder with an S-video output, and then it can go through component into the PVR. So now I can actually capture the Dreamcast, the Saturn, and the Amiga perfectly, like exactly how I could want it. You know,
excellent.
Even captures them at the proper frame rate, so if they're 60, it captures them at 60. So really good. So we've been capping quite a few Amiga games, and we're probably going to do a couple Dreamcast games and Saturn games soon. So, well, when I say soon, I mean we're going to be recording them soon. They probably be a while until they come out. But
So we got Gaga and Cherry Fuff about it. And I'm going to be, I suppose, relaunching because I only did the one and it didn't, it didn't carry on. So I'll be relaunching my games that kick my ass because there's plenty of those.
If we can get a whole backlog of them going.
Oh,
we
definitely.
could try and get some of them out weekly, maybe like 10 minutes an episode.
Yeah, because I was going to say that I want to try and make them quite short anyway. Because it's not really the whole big long challenge thing.
Yeah, and again you'd be cutting it about.
Yeah,
I wanted to do Let's Plays, but apparently no one's really into that idea.
Well, no, I was saying to you, we're going to do some with. We've got Double Dragon Neon.
Yeah.
I reckon Fable would be a good one.
I mostly want to do games that we're good at, so we don't sort of just fuck about and get lost. And
Well, for example, like Tom did a live event of Dishonored, which was pretty good because he
unfortunately he didn't capture too well though.
but Tom sort of did something he knew he wouldn't sort of get stuck on, and if you're just gonna sort of go, oh no, I'm putting the key in the lock. Yeah, we can see that. You don't need to tell us.
There's nothing wrong with Let's Plays, it's just bad Let's Plays.
Yeah.
I must have just only ever seen the bad Let's Plays. Like, it's really annoying when you're sort of looking up when you're looking up a cheat online or sort of like how do you clear this? Okay, so what we're playing today is I'm not watching that YouTube video.
Or when they give themselves these really elaborate intros. Have you seen that?
It's like
Duckface Productions.
Says the guy who spent about 2 months animating a 5-second animation for the start of these.
A what?
Spent about a month animating that intro for Gagaman Cherry.
Oh.
That's good.
Yeah,
it's
that's
only-
And
it's
it's
like-
brief. That was.
Yeah, it's brief.
That's not.
That's an intro to the series, not your production.
That's
Yeah,
not a
don't
picture
worry.
of Shadow the Hedgehog.
Recoloured.
Recoloured in Microsoft Paint with the
Emo
paint
colours.
bucket.
Movie maker.
With a paint bucket to give him silver streaks instead of red streaks, and give him like purple shoes, and then you're not making it swoosh in on Windows Movie Maker and calling yourselves Irrelevance the Hedgehog.
Original character, do
And then-
not steal.
And then the video starts. Hi YouTube, this is my video. Today I'm gonna be getting lost everywhere, wasting all your time.
If you want to see some really bad Let's Plays, you should just go on Retsuprey.
Retsuprey.
Retsuprey. It's just like
Oh,
people
what, like
commentating.
Bomberman?
Yeah, like Super Bomberman. too, yeah.
Super
And that other
Bomberman,
one
that's
is just
terrible.
That other one is just called Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, I remember.
That is
yeah.
absolutely amazing. It's just someone trying to emulate a ROM hack of Sonic 2, but he's
Yeah.
got the worst capture equipment you've ever seen. You can't even tell what's going on. It's like a slideshow, and like the music's just going. And he actually uploaded it like that, and he got several likes, and someone commented saying, "Oh, good video, a bit hard to watch though." Or something.
A bit hard to watch.
Good
A
video, a little bit shit and bollocks.
A little bit you shouldn't have even fucking bothered.
Okay,
He's
so-
been nice and sleepy all day.
Yeah,
The
that
whole
man's let us
podcast.
do a whole podcast.
Yeah.
With no wah, wah, what a rotten day. My child is Wario.
Can't make a video game references, don't to me,
I want to do football.
He will, like, just to spite us, he'll be football, lunch, alcohol, woo.
Football, tits, beer, and I'm only 3.
He'll be ripped to his tiny tits on wobbly eggs.
The guy who helped us out with, like, he managed to sort of, like, transfer some, like, he got the fridge and the freezer and the washing machine, the guy who got it to our new place. He was a bit of a whirr, you know, Cockney whirr kind of guy.
He was a bit of a whir.
You know, Tom knows what I'm talking about.
A
You know,
blokey
like,
bloke.
a blokey bloke.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, football and whatnot. And I could hear him after he put all the white goods in the kitchen. Go, oh, you could put a bit of flowers in there, nice flowers or flowers, and like commenting on our decorating choices and. It was
So you
just,
guys-
Anyone I said that, I'll fucking do you.
yeah.
What
Don't
kind of
mention that I mentioned flowers and I think I'm gay.
what kind of flowers should we use?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I'll see you later. Then, yeah.
Put some nice flowers in there, a jar of sticks. You know, like the weird sort of like. Do you know what? I know what he's talking about though. You know, like you can buy those sticks, like the weird, like dry. I don't know what they are.
You just gave me a weird sketch. Duke Nukem doing interior design.
It's just,
This is a good room. I'll put my balls to these walls.
That's good actually, because I can do a fairly decent Duke Nukem voice. Oh, we're out of milk. I'll go get some. Oh, we're all out of bubblegum. Time to kick ass. I can usually do a good Duke Nukem voice.
Probably helps if you're not eating
Have you
crisps
played
at the same time.
have you played the Duke Nukem 1 and 2?
I can kick ass and chew bubblegum.
But I'm still eating crisps.
I mean, an egg roll is just all fat and it's just all.
Have you played Duke Nukem 1 and 2?
No.
Oh, you should. They should be free branded now because they're so old.
Oh,
But
the
do-
Steam ones.
They're also
On
terrible.
Steam,
Oh no, Duke Nukem 2 is amazing.
Amazing.
Oh come on,
Duke
it's so.
Nukem 3D is good. but-
Yeah, I like Duke Nukem 3D. Like Duke Nukem 2 opens with like he's on a talk show saying why I'm so great about his new book, and then he gets abducted by this weird brain thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I like it. Play Duke Nukem 2, people.
So Duke Nukem is basically Rick Mail.
He is. Yeah, he is basically Rick Mail.
Why I'm so great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm me.
It's more Lord Flashheart really.
Yeah. Okay, we have actually just completely gone off any kind of
To
topic.
next round.
That's fine. That's just how this podcast.
To next round.
generally
Upside
goes.
Oh wow.
We're back. Well, I think we're back into the swing of it.
I think we're
We're back to talking bollocks on the microphone, so that's good enough.
it's good stuff.
Good enough.
And yeah, so on that bombshell, we got.
That's twice you've said that.
Yeah, no.
I won't forgive you.
It's not funny when Jeremy Clarkson does it either.
Don't name drop Clarkson. He doesn't deserve it.
Well, he's not he who must not be named. He's not going to sort of like hear his name and sort of come in.
He doesn't get royalties.
I
for his
heard
name
you
being
were talking
used.
shit.
I'm gonna go round there in my best fleece and jeans and give them a piece of my mind.
In the world. Why do you always go in the world?
Because he's a prick.
So look forward to some stuff. We can't really say too many details about the new series of what we're doing. What I will say is that we have got an episode in the works that we're going to be rounding off now that I'm available.
Yeah. So get the computer stuff ready.
Yeah.
Once we actually get the computer working.
Yeah.
So that'll be grand. So thanks for listening. Yeah.
if you've made it this far without turning it off in disgust and annoyance.
This has been the first episode.
Oh, you stop with bronies, that's it.
Yeah.
Not bronies.
Oh, I'm not going to sit there through this. Time to make shitty comments. So, yeah, thanks for listening to the first episode of our second year of podcasts. And they'll get
we'll
better.
be back next week.
I should think so. Same time next week. Bye.
Oh, didn't we want to have one last song?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do it next week. Bye.
So to finish off, if you want to bother listening to it, this is the level song from Burning Rangers in the on Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed. I hope I'm saying that right. Anyway, here it is.
Bye.
Press the button.
See you later.
Press the
Bye.
button.
I'm sorry.